What's up guys, it's Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. So I did talk about my favorite haunted locations in season 1 of that series, Haunted Locations on my channel. Before I go into my new series, I kind of want to give you guys a little story of one of my paranormal experiences, and it's something that actually got me into being into the paranormal and like spirits and ghosts and stuff like that to begin with. So first of all, when I was really young, I want to say I was probably like 9 or 10 when this happened, but I had one of my friends over. I believe it was my friend Ashley. She came over to my house and we were there, and we were actually there by ourselves because back then people weren't like as afraid to like leave their kids home alone or whatever when they were like kind of young. So we were like, I think like 10 or 11 or somewhere around that age, and we heard something outside like by my window where my room was, and we were like, what the fuck was that? So we went to go look, and we saw like footprints in the dirt like that was by my window and in my backyard. It was so weird because like it was all muddy right there and there was no like footprints of like dirt anywhere else like on the sidewalk or anything, so it was just very odd. And like we got so freaked out we ended up calling the cops, which inadvertently sent my mom home faster, and she was like, what the fuck, why'd you guys call the cops? And it was because we heard that fucking noise in the backyard and we thought somebody was trying to break into the house. And the cops, I remember the cops even saying it's very odd because there's actually not any footprints like leaving the window or coming up to the window with like mud, so that's like we don't know how those footprints got there and why they're fresh, and there's no trail of them going anywhere. So that was like my very first like experience. To me, I felt so uneasy and I felt like someone was watching us, and I feel like it was a spirit. So I definitely feel like that was a spirit, and I know that some people would like disagree with that, whatever. That's my feeling that it was. And that was when I was super young, so I kind of like take that with a grain of salt. But when the other thing happened to me at my, I think it was like my second apartment, and I lived there alone, but like my boyfriend at the time would stay with me. When I would come home from work, all of my cabinets would be open in my kitchen and in my bathroom and wherever else I had cabinets. And it really freaked me out because I lived on the 3rd floor. I always locked my patio door, so it's like even if someone fucking scaled the goddamn building, why would they just come in and then open all of the fucking cabinet doors and then just leave? It makes no sense whatsoever. My boyfriend at the time didn't have a key. I was the only one with the key, and when I wasn't there, he typically wasn't there. So it was just like very odd, and this would happen all of the fucking time. Like I eventually got so fed up with it that I was like, I have to move. I have to get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna stay here anymore, because it got to the point where like my keys would go missing and shit, and like things in the house would go missing, and I'm just like, I can't deal with this. All this fucking shit going missing. The cabinet doors being opened, and in the middle of the night too, the cabinet doors would be opened. So when I would go up to go to the bathroom, the fucking cabinet doors would be open. I would like hurt myself on the fucking cabinet doors. So I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm moving. So that was like the biggest like verification to me that like ghosts are real, spirits are real. Like I was so freaked out. That is personally why I believe in the paranormal and ghosts and spirits and stuff. Like I said before in my intro, if you do not believe in ghosts and spirits and stuff, that is totally fine. I just ask that you respect my beliefs as I'm going to respect yours. But yeah, I just thought I would share my little personal experience with you guys. That is only a couple in the handful that I've had. So I will probably go into depths more when I finish my season 2. But if you haven't seen season 1 of Haunted Locations, then you should definitely go take a look. It is going to be on my channel under the playlist, under Haunted Locations. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So I'm putting a new series out on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys on my next vlog.